Hey guys, Chris here again. Since the announcement that Razer bought out Nextbit, of course, like I mentioned in my previous video, is not going to sell accessories or the Robin officially through their web store. You can purchase accessories and the phone still through Amazon. So these are going to be 4 cases that you can actually purchase still for the Nextbit Robin, and I'll go over each of them and kind of show them off to you with them on the Robin itself. So this is the mint color, as you can see. First, we're going to start off with the Sky official case that Nextbit made for this. So you have all the dots, or holes I should say, for the back of it, cut out for your camera. Top and bottom are both exposed. This is a hard plastic and both sides for volume up and down, and the power fingerprint scanner is open. We're going to go ahead and get this installed. It just snaps in. It does not stay in place, and there's not much holding the case onto the phone. It doesn't give you a lip, as you can see. It does give you, of course, adequate space for your volume up and down, and then your fingerprint scanner. And this kind of shows you the color difference with the blue and the accent colors and things like that. There's your camera and light. I did notice when taking photos with this case that when using the flash, it gives this blue hue or tint to the color because the light kind of shines off, reflects off the case. So that's kind of unfortunate. I did drop an older Robin with this case on it. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see here. Give me 1 second. You're not going to really be able to see it too well, but there's a small little dent right there. The phone came out of this case and landed on the ground on this corner. It did damage the phone. So this case is going to be more for just looks, some general scratch protection on the back. I'm going to leave the link in the description for all of these cases and also the Nextbit Robin. And if you can use my affiliate link, that would be very helpful for my channel. Next is going to be the Fog color. I do like this case because it accents the Robin nicely. I kind of like the blue one as well, but it's personal taste. So there's that. My concern is this getting dirty over time with your fingers and hands, because it is a white kind of color. Other thing is to note is with both of these cases, these are the bumps case, by the way, that dirt and grime get through the holes, and once you take the case off, you see a nice huge pattern of all of it, which can be easily wiped off and cleaned, so no worries. You can see the LEDs as well through the holes, so each of these little blocks kind of light up, which is kind of a neat little touch as far as design goes, which I feel like something's going to be lost when they may design a next device, for example. So here we have the scratches case. So this is going to be a very thin kind of frosted case, which then covers all the way around. It is kind of flexible. I did notice that it kind of gets a bend and kind of warps over time. I'm not sure if that's due to heat or what, but when you put this on, it's going to cover the whole phone, aside from this area for power and volume. From scratches, as you can see, this has already kind of gotten a beating. Run there, up on the corners, things like that. So it's going to be more scratch protection on the tops and the bottom. If you still want to show off the color of your Robin, that's going to be a good case. It'll give it a nice frosted but still somewhat transparent look. It adds literally no bulk to it. As you can see, there's no lip around, so you're not going to get drop protection, things like that. So there's that. And finally, but not actually, yes, finally, is we have the Orzly. We have a TPU case.
I purchased this because I do like Orzly cases in general. I've purchased them for my OnePlus 2, for a Nexus 5X. So I wanted to give them a try on this for the Nextbit. So originally, according to the Amazon listing, this is a complete solid back, but when I got it, I was disappointed that there was a cutout for the lights. I don't see the purpose since it's transparent anyways. You have the cutout for the power, and then we have raised buttons here for the volume up and down. Cutout for your headphone jack and mic. Cutout for your port and LED as well. So we're going to go ahead and get this installed. So we got the case on. Again, it's all see-through, as you can tell. Add some grip because it is rubber. So that's nice. It's not going to be really slippery on surfaces, things like that. It does give a slight lip around. I do have a tempered glass screen protector on here. So this is the type of gap you're going to be looking at with the screen protector. You're looking at maybe like a millimeter, if that. So all the ports. And I do not like this case. It's kind of a very poorly made case in my opinion, because look at that, they're just really weird small quirks with the case. Like, case doesn't like line up. The buttons for the volume are hard to press in my opinion. I feel like they're a little mushy. So there's some give there. I'm not sure if you can see that on camera, but I'm not even pushing the button. That's just the amount of travel that there is with the volume buttons. Now you can hear it. I feel like that takes away from the buttons itself. I don't like that. There's a small ridge right here that kind of digs into your finger a little bit when pressing the power button, which is a little uncomfortable. I feel like they could have made this case a lot nicer, having maybe a hard plastic all the way around, or this TPU material all the way around the edges and then a hard plastic on the back. That might have been nicer. Again, I don't like this cutout. I think this is just a rebranded case that's on Amazon as well, so that's unfortunate, but I have not used this case extensively. I don't like it. I like the official cases from Nextbit. So I wanted to give you guys an overview saying that you can still purchase these on Amazon, which is good. If you still have a Nextbit, I would suggest getting them while you can, considering that Nextbit doesn't sell them officially. These are going to be about $25 for the official cases, and then third-party cases, things like that, are going to be maybe a little cheaper, $15, $10. Or you can go the route of getting a dbrand skin. They do make skins for the Nextbit Robin. You can check them out at dbrand.com. I have a black skin that I haven't installed yet for the middle, which will kind of give it that blue, that Kickstarter blue electric look. But I did find out, I installed it at I had the black skin installed at one point, but it didn't quite fit right. They sent me another one, which I just haven't installed yet. But I found out that with a dbrand skin, or I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to step on a limb and say with any skin, that these cases don't fit any longer. You're not going to be able to install this case or the scratches case perfectly if you have a skin on. It causes some kind of like that sort of look. So just be aware of that if you do decide you want a case and a skin. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, leave them down below, and I will see you on the next one. Take care.